Our animals on the farm, I would say, are happy animals. If I was a cow, I think I'd like to live here. I'm Chantal. I'm one of the owners here at Dalew Farms with my husband Dave and our 3 kids, Jacob, Olivia, and Emma.
We're doing with our cattle when we rotate them to a new salad bar of pasture every single day all season long creates a beef that tastes so much different, that's so much healthier. I think that's what sets us apart a lot, is that daily move we have on the cattle so that we're always moving them to fresh ground that helps reduce the parasite load so we don't have a need for synthetic dewormers on our cattle. It gives the soil a rest to let the grass regrow, and then we're getting that maximum level of nutrition into the cattle so that they are gaining fast, creating nutritious beef, creating tender beef. So what we'll do is we'll take a paddock or a field per se, and we'll divide that field up. We set a permanent fence around the perimeter of the field. We set a water line up down one side, and then we set up temporary fences in the middle of that field. So depending on the season and the amount of grass that's there, we can kind of hive that off and give them approximately 1 day's worth of forage. Then in the morning, the afternoon, whenever we move the cattle, we can just open that temporary fence up. The cattle are going to trot through there, and then that paddock that those cattle just left this morning, that will rest for 40-45 days. So the roots get to rejuvenate on those grass plants, sends up new shoots, captures sunlight, and then the grass is going to be this tall again before we send the cattle back in there.
If you're buying from us, you know where your beef is coming from. You can talk to us, you can ask us questions about how we're raising the animals and how they're treated and so on. You can actually even come and visit the farm if you want to schedule an appointment for that.
No, all grass-fed beef is definitely not created equal. You will find some producers out there that try to just simply attach grass-fed to it because, yeah, those calves got a little grass when they were on their moms and babies. The big difference compared to most of the grocery store beef is that it's finished in pretty intensive feedlots and mostly on corn. And that grain feeding has a tendency to reduce the levels of CLA and your healthy fats, your omega-3s, and the ratios of omega-3 to omega-6. And the important part about the grass-fed is the grass-finished part. And we try to emphasize that in how we promote our farm, and that we're grass-finished, we're all forage, we're no grain. And I think that's another thing that sets us apart.
Most of our beef is sold directly to customers. We do quarter beef, half beef, but we also, this year, we added a smaller package to make it more accessible to people. So it's a 25-pound variety box. And we have everything on our website. We have an online web store. People can go on there, place their order, and then arrange with us to have it delivered or to pick it up directly here at the farm.
Grass-fed beef is Dalew-icious.